was hidden behind dark clouds, casting a veil of shadows over the small town as Emily walked home from work. She couldn't shake off the eerie feeling that she was being watched. Every time she turned around, she caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure just out of sight, disappearing into the darkness. At first, Emily brushed it off as her imagination, but the sensation persisted. The shadow seemed to be following her, lurking in the corners of her vision. She became paranoid, constantly looking over her shoulder, but there was never anyone there when she looked. She tried to ignore it, but her anxiety grew, and her sleep was haunted by nightmares of being pursued by a shadowy stalker. One night, as Emily walked home alone from a late shift, she felt the sensation of being watched intensify. She quickened her pace, her heart thudding in her chest. The streets were deserted, and the only sounds were the distant hoots of owls and the rustling of leaves in the wind. The shadows seemed to dance around her, taunting her with their elusive movements. Emily's fear reached a boiling point when she arrived at her apartment. She fumbled with her keys, her hands trembling. As she turned the lock and stepped inside, she felt a chill run down her spine. She could have sworn she saw a fleeting shadow disappear around a corner. She decided to confront her fear head-on. She grabbed a flashlight and cautiously searched her apartment, room by room. But there was nothing, just empty rooms bathed in the cold light of her flashlight. Emily felt her sanity slipping, and she was determined to find answers. She delved into research, scouring old newspapers and local archives. She stumbled upon a forgotten tale of a mysterious figure known as the Shadow Stalker, who was rumored to haunt the town decades ago. According to the legend, the figure was a vengeful spirit that preyed on those who wronged it in life, never resting until it exacted its revenge. The more Emily dug into the legend, the more she realized that the descriptions matched the figure she had been seeing. She grew convinced that she was being stalked by the vengeful spirit of the Shadow's Stalker. But why? What had she done to deserve its attention? Emily's obsession with the legend consumed her. She became paranoid and disconnected from reality, unable to trust anyone, including her closest friends. The shadowy figure seemed to be everywhere, always watching, always lurking just out of sight. She grew desperate to break free from its grip. One night, Emily decided to confront the shadowy figure head-on. Armed with her research and a determined resolve, she ventured out into the night, following the elusive shadow as it led her through the dark alleys and empty streets of the town. Finally, she found herself in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. The shadowy figure materialized before her, its form shifting and morphing as if it were made of smoke. Emily stood her ground, demanding to know why it was stalking her. As the figure spoke, Emily's heart sank. It revealed that it was the spirit of a former resident who had been wronged in life and sought revenge. But Emily had nothing to do with its past, and the spirit had mistaken her for someone else. Emily's determination softened the spirit's vengeful resolve. It realized its mistake and dissipated into the shadows, leaving Emily alone in the dark warehouse. She felt a mix of relief and sadness as she realized that her paranoia and fear had been misplaced all along. With the ordeal finally over, Emily returned to her normal life, but she was forever changed. She had faced her deepest fears and come out stronger on the other side.